Muted. I screwed it up. I knew I was going to screw it up. I was muted. Hey, everyone. Thanks for checking out the Daily Vape TV live stream experience where there's no real topic at hand. We just talk about whatever's on our mind and stuff that's going on with me. So, yeah. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for hanging out this evening. Hope you guys had a great day today. Hope you had a great weekend. We are a couple weeks away from all of the holidays. All of the holidays are happening within a week span. So Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that good stuff. Festivus, I believe, is on the 23rd of this month. So for those of you that celebrate Festivus, then make sure you celebrate properly. But anyways, I'm rambling already. Let's get right into it here. Once again, this is kind of going to be another beer stream sort of thing. So we got a couple beers to drink tonight. Something I'm pretty excited to share with you guys. A couple of stouts. Hope everyone likes a good stout. I like them too, but in moderation. So with that, let's go ahead and get right onto the bumper, and we'll crack our first beer. Boosh. I can't say boosh. That's Nick's thing. I gotta remember not to do that. So yeah, today we've got this one here. Once again, I'm not prepared, by the way, but this one is really super cool. I mean, the can design itself is just awesome. This is another one from Treehouse Brewery, and it's called, if I can rotate the can all the way around, I Will Not Be Afraid. Dun dun dun. 9.3% alcohol by volume. It is an Imperial Milk Stout. And let's go ahead and look up the ratings on this one real quick. Beer Advocate. And we'll look up I Will Not Be Afraid. Okay, so we do have a listing for this one. There's a couple named this. That's interesting. There's actually a couple of beers named I Will Not Be Afraid. I had no idea. I think the craft beer industry is running out of names. Oh, maybe it's just the same thing, but from a different like era. Yeah, because I see I Will Not Be Afraid, Chocolate Truffle, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, there was a banana one. That looks good. Well, this seems to be the most appropriate listing here. So it's 9.3% alcohol by volume. Score is 98. Average rating is 4.57 out of 5. And it says, we are excited to welcome a new member to the Treehouse Imperial Milk Stout family. I Will Not Be Afraid. Brewed with an assortment of chocolate, roasted, and pale malts, and carefully dosed with cacao and coffee. I Will Not Be Afraid is an immensely enjoyable Treehouse Imperial Milk Stout. We taste the intense, syrupy dark chocolate, caramelized candy sugar, chocolate-covered espresso beans, and a hint of cherry cola. This beer is luxurious and silky like chocolate clouds, yet never relies on an overly saccharine complexion to bring out the intense and complex flavors we have worked out diligently to impart. We welcome you to enjoy it by the fireplace as we head into the cooler New England seasons. Okay, so let's get back to this. All right, well, let's go ahead and crack it. Why not? Oh, my favorite sound ever. Uh-oh. Some has escaped already. Let's get the pour. Oh my God. It's like mud. It's like ink. Almost no head on it. A little bit there. But as you can see, very, very, very dark pouring. Very dark head. Very inky, milky. Oh yeah, I forgot to smell it. I've had this one before, I'm not going to lie. I have had this one before. It's really good. It's really freaking good. It tastes just like chocolate, coffee beans, deep, rich, milky, but yet very bitter chocolate. You got like that like super strong, potent coffee flavor, and just like cream, like sweet cream, basically. Super, super good, you guys. I'm not going to lie, though. I have nothing, absolutely nothing that I'm vaping on that would even come close remotely to pair with this. Yet, I feel the need to kind of give you guys something here. So I would say I would pair this with, I'm thinking maybe like Cubano from VGod. If anyone's ever tried Cubano, it's like got that like real sweet cigar flavor to it. So this one is not overly sweet. It's more bitter, on the bitter side of the, for the beer. So I would kind of match it up with something just a little bit on the sweeter side like Cubano, but with a nice bold aftertaste of a strong like tobacco, which would really bring out like some of the more subtle notes, I guess, to this one here, this beer. It's very interesting. It's very good. Very tasty. Not overly sweet. And I'm just a big fan. Cocoa is coca, isn't it? Coca? Cocoa? Coca? I don't know. I thought it was coca. Coca? Cocoa? Cacao? I honestly don't know. I am not very good at pronunciation or translation or anything like that. So I do apologize if I screw up words here and there, but it happens. It definitely happens. So, who else enjoyed today's intro music? I'm kind of curious because I tried something different. Like I play a lot of kind of house kind of music, some EDM, some more like fast-paced stuff, and then I played some like disco-y kind of stuff too, but wanted to try something a little different today and mix it up with some like old school blues, funky rock. Like I said, very reminiscent of Zeppelin and the Doobie Brothers, some of my favorite, classic rock artists. Who else enjoyed the music? I'm really curious. I am going to vape on something, though. I don't know what I should vape on, because nothing's going to taste really good with this beer, but meh, whatever. Doesn't taste terrible, let's put it that way. But yeah, I tried to switch up the music a little bit. Didn't want to do the same thing every single week. That gets boring after a while. Katie liked it. That's good. At least one of you guys is awake out there. But yeah, I really like classic rock. I'm not just into, EDM or modern music or anything. I like to bounce around from time to time. And I always have to find something that's copyright free, because YouTube has an aneurysm if you use copywritten music. They freak out and they will strike your channel. Yay, YouTube. Speaking of good old YouTube, YouTube is taking away subscribers again. They're deleting zombie accounts, and therefore my subscriber count went down by about 70. I think I lost about 70 subscribers. So, yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? It's people that either don't even log into YouTube anymore. It's people that are inactive completely. I'm not sure the scale of things as far as like how far they take it when it comes to those zombie accounts, because honestly, I feel like, they could do it if you haven't interacted with a channel for a while. They have done that in the past. And they've taken away people's subscribers just because they just weren't active on their channel or anything. Like, so if you like subscribe to someone but just don't comment or don't do anything with them, like, you don't like their videos or anything like that, then they can actually take your subscription away from that, which is kind of bullshit. But that's just my negative opinion about YouTube, because YouTube screws us over every single chance they get. At the end of the day, you got to figure YouTube is a business. They are here to make money. And if you're not making them money, then why bother supporting you? So they really only support the people that have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers. I mean, even the hundreds of thousands category is still kind of weak as far as the communication, the level of communication. But I do not have that luxury, obviously, because my subscriber base is much fewer than that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I love each and every one of you guys. I love you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys spending the time just chilling with me and chit-chatting and everything. And, I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you and our time together. And I'm not sure what's going on with my white balance today. It's going all funky. I don't know what the deal is. I have it set to automatic, or not automatic. I have it set to manual, so it shouldn't be changing like that. But for some reason, it is. I don't know. Something's weird. So let's go ahead and start. Let's talk about what I'm vaping on. A few different things this week. So let's run the bumper. Boom. All right. First thing I'm vaping on is this guy right here. This is the Arcless mod from Mech Life. I know it's impossible to see because it's all black, but it's the Arcless mod by Mech Life, and I've got an RDA for vaping on top of there, which is a really cool combo, really cool setup, and it's a really nice RDA. It's basically a better version of the Goon LP without the clamps. So there you go. If anyone was curious about that, definitely worth a look if you guys are in the market. Next thing is I do see your super chat, and I will get to that as soon as I'm done with this segment here. Boom, we've got this one right here. This is the Mesh 2 RDA from Vandy Vape on top of the Nunchaku from UL. Very cool. Really nice setup, very simple. Oh, I forgot to mention the fact that I was vaping Coiled Turds Juice, a liquid for vaping, 0 milligram. See that? There's no big warning right there, which means this is 0 milligram. In the Nunchaku mesh setup, I've got this stuff, which is Straw Cherry Blow E-Liquids, 0 milligram as well. There you guys go. Straw Cherry, it kind of tastes like a blow pop, candy-ish, sweet. It's good, like it. Next one I've got is the Twister Kit, and this one, I'm kind of starting to phase this one out because I've been using this for the longest time and I just can't seem to get off of it, but I do need to. And here we go. We got some fresh squeezed 0 milligram in there, Strawberry Peaches, just to show you guys that I'm committing to my 0 milligram by the end of the year thing. And last but not least, we have this guy right here, which is the, what is it called? Widowmaker RTA, from another one from Vandy Vape, on top of the Warlock's Hammer mod from Mark Clough, the Gathering Vapor. Make sure you guys check him out. And in there, I've got some 0 milligram high drip. Once again, another one with no warnings on it. And there you go, 0 milligram. So I have I'm officially not using nicotine at this time. I don't have any setup with nicotine in it, except for this little pod system here, but I'm not even vaping on that really. But yeah, I'm committed to vaping 0 milligram. I really want to, go through with it. I barely ever keep my own, New Year's resolutions, and this year I really want to stick to it. So I want to basically be 0 milligram, nicotine-free e-liquids only from here on forward. I've got a ton of it to spare, so I mean, I have plenty of a good supply of it. Yeah, the Widowmaker is kind of weird looking, but it is pretty. If you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, I really like the logo on it. It's very cool, and I like the what's it called? The knurling. I like the knurling on it. Ooh, is it going to focus? It kind of focuses there. So I like the knurling. Very cool looking. Kind of funky with the bubble glass, but hey, some people like it. Not quite as tall as the other funky one that I took a look at there. The Brunhild. Brunhild was way taller than that one. So it's not crazy tall, I guess, but anyways, that is what I'm vaping on today. Thank you very much to Tori. She's, I'm assuming, I'm not sure if it's, never mind. Anyways, Tori gave $5. Thanks for all you do. Much appreciation from Massachusetts. Well, Tori, I am also in Massachusetts, and I appreciate you. And stay strong. Honestly, stay strong in Mass. You guys, there's plenty of people out there who can get you stuff. There's people making runs up to New Hampshire and down to Connecticut. So just keep your ear to the ground and pay attention for those kind of people that are muling stuff back and forth. And for local juice makers, now is their time to shine, because you're going to have a ton of local kind of hobbyist juice makers coming out of the woodwork supporting the local community, which is great, and I'm all for that. Especially if you go into my group on Facebook, Daily Vape TV Cloud Crew, link is right down there in the description below. But yeah, if you go into my group, feel free to ask someone, like, just put a feeler post out there going, hey, I'm in Boston and I don't have any transportation. I need juice. Does anyone know anyone that can get it for me or that I can get it from? Just put that post up, and I'm sure there will be plenty of people commenting and or willing to help out. So stay strong, everyone in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York, everyone that still has the stupid flavor bans. We didn't forget about you, trust me. And I'm helping as many people as I can in the shop, legally speaking. I'm in Connecticut, right on the border, and I'm helping hundreds, if not thousands, of people a day. It's crazy. You have to put out content to gain subscribers. Yeah, this is true. I do put out like a video a week nowadays, and it's just been a very hectic point in my life where it's very busy at the shop. I'm extremely tired after I am finished with my shift, and sometimes I just want to go home, drink a beer, and play video games. So sorry if that pisses anyone off, but that's just life. Life is happening. And YouTube doesn't make me any money. Not that I'm all about the money, but when I was making a couple of bucks off of making videos, it definitely helped motivate me. And here and now, I like spending time with you guys, especially with this live stream kind of content, this way of putting content out there. At least that way I can interact with you guys directly. So doing review videos is very boring and dry for me, because you're getting like me for 10 minutes going, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad. So not really my preferred way of doing things anymore. And if anything, I might end up moving it all to the live format, because that's the only way you could do anything anymore. Like, super chats are still a thing, luckily. I make a couple of bucks off of them. But other than that, this channel is completely demonetized, and it's just so boring and dry when you just put up a video of you rambling about something for a while. But yeah. Oh, I don't think they meant me. Maybe. In any case. Michelle Lynn got a claim on her own music. Ouch. Ouch, Michelle. That definitely sucks. But yeah, in any case, that's what's going on with my channel. Wanted to say something about that for a while, but it's tough right now. It's really tough, because I just want to go home and drink a beer and just relax. But, there's still that nagging sense that I really have to come out with content, and I really need to do something for the channel, even though the viewers and the subscriber count is very stagnant and all that. But I just don't like getting into the whole drama aspect of YouTube and vaping, for that matter. So I prefer to keep my channel, pretty straight laced. I honestly think it's pretty straight laced. But I've been experimenting a lot more with doing stuff on Twitch. Twitch is a lot of fun as well. It's like a live gaming sort of platform. And speaking of stuff that's going on with me, excuse me, by the way. Speaking of stuff that's going on with me in video games, I just got a new Xbox because my other one was starting to poop the bed a little bit. So I had to get a new one. So I bought myself a little Christmas present, and I just was just joking. YouTube lacks a sarcasm font, unfortunately. Word up, Dermont Dillon. You're cool in my book. But yeah, got a new Xbox today. Pretty excited about that. And I just set it up literally right before this stream. So that's actually what's going on in the background right now. I noticed that when the screen was changing on my TV, because my TV's on right now and my Xbox is running. It's updating all the games and it's transferring stuff and all that. So got myself a new toy for today. I'm going to be streaming right after this stream. I'll be linking up with JLVC. He's also a fellow Twitch streamer over there in the UK. And we're going to be dual streaming some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If anyone is interested, should be fun. I'm going to try not to rage. I've been doing very good with that lately. Sometimes I just get really pissed off, though. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? But yeah. Now, real quick, I'm going to run through chat. And we're going to do some shout outs. And you know what? I'm going to put this out there. I'm going to go from bottom to top. So this is only for the people that are currently watching this video. And anyone who has clicked off since the beginning will not get a shout out. But if you want a shout out, X1 in chat. X1 in chat if you would like a shout out. And I'll give you a shout out. And I'm going to wait for those to roll through. But I'm going to give you guys a little preview of the next one we're going to drink here, which is Double Shot. This is Double Shot. And this is a vanilla bean double shot, American Stout, 8.6 ABV. We're not quite finished with this one here, but we will be getting on with that in just a little bit here. Just a few ounces of liquid. But yeah, got my Xbox rolling. That's cool. Everything else, I mean, we're 2 weeks away from Christmas. I don't know what's going to happen, but, it's going to be pretty fun, I guess, leading up to Christmas. We don't really do Christmas presents anymore with my family. We do like a Yankee swap, which, I don't know. It's very hard to explain, but we typically do like a Yankee swap for like $15 and everyone brings wine and then everyone ends up with a bottle of wine. It's just our family, I guess. I don't know, but it's not bad. We like to get together and eat mostly. I'm there for the bacon and the eggs and the potatoes and oh man, we have a really good brunch. Lots of mimosas for sure. And then we play games. So Christmas is fun. And before that, I'll be probably missing, what's the date? Let's see. On the 15th, I think. Is that the date? Next week? Is it next Sunday that's the 15th? 8, 9, 11, 12. Yeah. So next week, I will not be here. I will not be doing this. I will be with my family playing games and baking cookies. We get together before Christmas and do a little cookie swap where we like bake all the cookies and decorate them and we play games and have lunch and stuff. So that's like Christmas preview basically. And then we get to our normal festivities. This year I think we're going to have to do it like after Christmas though. So it's not going to have really the same feeling, but I don't know. I think this is probably the first year that we're not all getting together on Christmas. But in any case, let's go to some some shout outs here real quick. This motherfucker here is here. Mortarbrand M says, nice tattoos. Thank you. Thank you. They're a lot of work, and I need to get more. But, yeah, thank you. Let's see. Don Johnson says, X1. Derek Grant, big shout out to you. Dustin Vapor, I believe I'm going to pronounce this right. Gout Bull. Tori 7038. Shoe 323. Kate Moth is here because reasons. She is my stream mom. She's my official stream mom. So she is my lovely moderator over on Twitch. So everyone give Kate a big shout out because she's awesome. H-Town Vapes is here. Let's see. Patrick King as well. And Halvor. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I said, I really do value your time. Thank you for just taking the time out of your day to be here with me. So cheers. But yeah, got a lot of setups today. Really, honestly, I'm not missing the nicotine. I don't miss it at all, really. Sometimes it's the heat factor that really does it for me. For this one in particular, I don't miss the nicotine in this one whatsoever. Really good stuff. The heat makes it so that I don't miss the nicotine. I know that sounds really weird, but for some reason, when it like the amount of vapor like that you get with it, it just makes it more enjoyable, even though there's no nicotine. But it feels right. It feels the way I'm expecting it to, like to be like a 3 milligram, but it's not. It's 0. So that one is like right on par to where it should be. And I'm going to try to do my best to describe this because I know a lot of you guys out there have like never even tried a 0 ever. So that one, the honeydew strawberry in that particular setup is really good. Really good because it feels like it has nicotine even though it doesn't, which is kind of like what I like. Then this one here, this is the strawberry peaches. Let's go ahead and give this one a whirl. Another one where I don't miss the nicotine in that. It doesn't need nicotine for me to be enjoyable. The flavor itself is just so damn good that I don't miss the nicotine whatsoever. So I'm like knocking them out of the park with this. Let's go ahead and do the mesh because I know this one could be better, but let's just try it. Okay. So this one here definitely could use a kick of nicotine. I can tell you that right now because I feel like the strawberry could be a lot stronger. I feel like strawberry flavors in general could use a nice kick of nicotine. But this one in particular just tastes really, really artificial. Really, it's not the best flavor out there. It's not the best flavor. It smells, okay, the aroma smells amazing. It smells nice and sweet. Smells just like a blow pop. It smells like when you lick a blow pop and then you smell it. That's the best way I can describe it. When you taste it, when you do a little knuckle taste, it tastes pretty close, but then you start noticing the artificialness of it. Definitely the cherry pops out and then it goes, hey, I'm here too, and I taste like cough medicine. So, not great. And then when you vape it, it's kind of the same thing. It's like cherry comes right out and it's just like, hey, what's up, guys? Cherry here. I'm ruining everything. I could just stand with it being a strawberry lollipop and it would have been fine. But unfortunately, I think the cherry just kind of ruins it, which is unfortunate because I was hoping for something just like a good old, like good blow pop. So, moving on to my final one here. This is the liquid for vaping in the RDA for vaping. Peach tea lemonade. Let's try it out. See, this one I feel like could use a little tiny bit of nicotine. Just for some reason, it's just not quite all there in the flavor department. I feel like nicotine would actually kick up this flavor a little bit. So, you know what? I think I might make that kind of a regular segment on this show. Just something where I'm trying 0 milligram e-liquids for the first time. Like I have a ton of sample box stuff left over that I have not vaped yet because I only tried 3 or 4 out of the 11 bottle box that I used to get. So yeah, we're going to be doing some 0 milligram taste tests in the future. What's up for British Eyes Only? Had to give you a big shout there. He is one of my lovely patrons, and he just had to run to get beer. Hopefully, it's a nice dark stout because we're drinking stouts tonight, boy. As you can see, you don't want to drink them too fast either. You have to kind of savor them a little bit. So yeah. DXLR says, smoked for 35 years, stopped in 3 weeks, started at 3 milligrams, stayed at 3 milligrams. Well, there you go. There's nothing wrong with nicotine. There is nothing wrong with nicotine at all. It is not the bad thing for you. All right? Nicotine is a stimulant just like caffeine. So, therefore, it is really not that bad for you in its purest form. Yes, it does have addictive properties just like caffeine does, but we still sell caffeine to 13-year-olds and 10-year-olds and whoever else wants to go into a convenience store and buy a Monster. We don't discriminate there. Why do we discriminate so hard with nicotine? But it's about the delivery system. Anyways, Cody Vogler says, is there any vape gear you hope to get for Christmas? Okay. So on my Christmas wish list, there's a few things actually. I want let's see. I want a Geek Vape product. Geek Vape doesn't send me anything, and it's really I'm like sad over that. I would really love an Aegis mod. I described it today on Savs. It was the one that's like a brownish sort of texture. It doesn't have like the leather. It's like some other material. I don't know exactly what it's called, but some other material, not leather. And then it has a silver frame around it, and it's like got the black rubber. But I want that one because I don't know why. I don't really know why. I mean, it's rugged. I can stand some bumps and drops and stuff like that. I just want that mod for some reason. And to be fair, I also want a Mesh Pro tank. I want a Mesh Pro. I don't have a Mesh Pro. I have something that takes Mesh Pro coils, but it's not a Mesh Pro. So, other thing I would want, I kind of want the what is it? The Dang RDA from Homeboy OC. Kind of want that. A little bit upset that I didn't get one. And the other thing I want is the Barrage RDA. I was really sad that Thesis didn't send me one. Never got a Barrage. Would have really liked to have taken a look at that one. And probably last but not least, it would be kind of want to get that Grim kit. That like thing that Hell Vape came out with, that pod system sort of thing. I don't know why. Don't need it for sure, but it's just, I like Grim stuff. I don't know. Grim just comes out with cool stuff, and I want it. So there you go. Other than that, I mean, as far as non-vape related stuff, I don't know. I kind of need a new coat. I need a middle tier sort of coat, something that I could put over a hoodie. Like a snowboarding jacket, basically. I guess something I could put over a hoodie, but not so heavy that it's just like I couldn't wear it inside for like 30 minutes or so before overheating. I need a pair of gloves, too. Definitely need a pair of gloves. I don't have any gloves. And every time I clear my car off, I freeze my hands. And I feel like one day I'm going to get frostbite or something. Because I, literally just, clear it with my hands half the time. Let's see. This is the segment where Nick is sitting on Santa's lap telling him everything he wants for Christmas. However, was Nicholas a good boy? I was pretty good this year. I think I was pretty good this year. You know what? Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. I will make up for it. This is a beer experience, Michelle. Oh, God. So what did I miss in chat? Oh, my God. I've been just rambling for so long. Well, Don Johnson has a point there. He says, never tried store-bought e-juice with zero. I make my own with zero, and it just doesn't pop the flavor. I can tell you this right now. Flavor, manufacturers don't design flavors around zero. Literally, the only thing is zero is just no nicotine. They just don't put the nicotine in, and they fill up the rest with VG. So they put their flavorings in and fill up the rest with VG. That's it. Michelle, you've done the same. Okay? You have been the same. You blew me up so many times, I can't even tell you. In GTA, by the way. In GTA 5. So, you've done the same to me a million times. You're definitely not getting any Festivus presents at all. Nothing for Hanukkah. Nope. Sorry. Michelle, you've been on the naughty list forever. Actually, I do have to finish this one up because I want to get onto this double shot real quick. Because this is delicious. If you guys like coffee, then you would be definitely into this one. It's a vanilla bean. Vanilla bean. British Eyes has Rusty Rail Brewing Wolf King Imperial Stout with coffee and oatmeal. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. See, Katie's got the right idea. Katie Askey says, the joy of having a job is you can be as naughty as you want and buy yourself gifts. Hence, new Xbox. See? Brand new Xbox. Just because I felt like it. Yes, I did kind of need it in the sense that mine was really dying and my fan decided to die on it and it was overheating, so my games were lagging, and when I stream, that's not a good look for me, so I got a new one. Got a new Xbox. I didn't buy the newest, latest, and greatest Xbox. I got the One S, which has been discontinued, so it's nothing super special. And I also plan on bringing my old one to the shop and just being a DVD player / maybe from time to time playing some random games that I have laying around on it. Coffee and a nice vape. There's nothing better. Coffee and a vape, beer and a vape. It just make for great pairings. There's one more little sip left. Woo! All right. So now you guys know why my Twitch channel is called Slightly Buzzed, because every time I do a beer segment on this show, I end up being slightly buzzed, and then I go on Twitch and play games buzzed. So there you go. Here's where I came up with a name. So another one pours very dark and inky. No light is escaping that. This time with a lighter head and bigger head as well. It's about, an inch or so, we'll say. Nice lacing. Lots of big bubbles in this one. Kind of an overtone of vanilla and coffee. That's kind of obvious. Very malty. Very malty. I can say that. Let's look it up on Beer Advocate. Let's see. Double shot vanilla bean. Boom. All right. So, double shot vanilla bean American Imperial Stout. ABV is 9.2%. Score is 98. Excuse me. And the average is 4.5 out of 5 rating wise. Notes: originally brewed for and released at the 2018 Treehouse Brewing Company's 6th anniversary party. It has been re-released in 2019 in 500 milliliter bottles. That's interesting. I didn't get a 500 ml bottle, but okay. Apparently they had some left over. That's the only information they give about this one, unfortunately, but it is very good. It is very, very good. Let's go ahead and have a taste here. Oh, yeah. That's like fairly simple, we'll say. It's vanilla coffee stout. It's very, very kind of basic, but it gets the job done for sure. Oh, man. Dude. Patrick King says, I'd give up presents for the rest of my life just to get flavors unbanned. Dude. That's... oof. It's a hard hit right there, man. Yeah, I would completely give up all presents to have no flavors banned anywhere in the world, for that matter, or vaping banned. I'm sure you guys have heard of India. India banned vaping. Surprise, surprise. I'm sure they have very, very close ties with their Indian tobacco companies and their government, just like we have here. Also, in the Philippines, they banned, let's call it public vaping, because technically you can still vape at your house and basically anywhere where the authorities can't see you, and you're fine. But if you're caught vaping outdoors, you can be arrested. But they won't. They're not fully prosecuting these people, according to I've been seeing a buddy of mine, Ben Bennett, who lives in the Philippines. He's from the UK but lives in the Philippines. He's been posting a bunch of stuff about what's going on over there, and he basically says that you could vape in your house, you could vape wherever, in your workplace if they allow it, but you can't vape just out in public in the streets. So that's kind of the extent of that. It sounds worse than it is when you say it's a vaping ban. You cannot be caught vaping or you'll be arrested. It's like, okay, yeah, but yeah. I mean, it sounds pretty bad, and it is pretty bad, but it's not the worst it could have been. Does your Patreon list your stores? I like supporting good people. Well, I don't have any stores myself. As far as like the shop that I work at, it doesn't list it. I work at Voltage Vape in Enfield, Connecticut, but it doesn't list it on there because I'm not affiliated with Voltage at all. It's just where I work. You can support me if you would like by purchasing some of my merch. My merch is on there. You can buy a coffee mug, you can buy a t-shirt, you can buy a hoodie. But if not, no big deal either. I don't push my merch all that much, even though I probably should, because it's pretty cool. I got a new design on there that I'm really happy with. But a serious question, how was it transferring games from one Xbox to the other? It was super easy, Michelle. All you have to do is hit the start button when you're hovering over the game and then say view info for game and add-ons, and then it just allows you to move it. Boom. If you have an external hard drive, you just move it to your external hard drive, and then once it's done doing that, you plug your external into the new one and you move it back if you want to. I moved over the top 3 games that I play right now, which is Modern Warfare, City Skylines, and GTA 5. I moved those back to my internal storage on my new Xbox, and I might move a couple more, but it was easy. If you have an external hard drive, it takes 15 minutes maybe. Anyways, I'm already 3 sheets to the wind. Michelle, when we log on to GTA 5 and we're like 2 minutes in and we're like, Michelle, where are you? And you go, I don't even know. I'm so stoned. Yeah. I don't want to hear anything about 3 sheets to the wind, okay? I don't know what the equivalent would be with cannabis, but Michelle is that all the time. Even though we love you, Michelle. We love you. Your character is constantly too stoned to function. WhatsApp? Yes, I do have WhatsApp. Thank you. At least you're not encouraging people to kill you for vaping in the Philippines. Jesus Christ. India's government owns the singular tobacco company in the country. Go figure. How funny is that? Remember when they tried to do a vape expo in India? Oh my God. Did they not even think to check on that first? That was a massive failure. I meant what's up. Cliff 82. You're cool in my book right there. Boom. WhatsApp. Anyways, let's see. I think you lost Michelle at external hard drive. Oh, rip. Your entire family line will be in near-death poverty simply because you don't have a close British ancestor? What? Just wait until you hear about the caste system works to ensure the poverty. Damn, Kate Moth. Can you please make a documentary on India? Like, I would watch that 100%. An orange-haired chick talking about like the craziness that's India. I would totally watch that. It would be like a Netflix exclusive kind of thing. It'd be really cool. Kate would just be like over there, just like, look at these people. See them? They're forced into poverty. Michelle says, dude, I'm a stoner. Of course I'm high when I play. Yeah, well, guess what? I like beer. Oh my God. Mowgli Vapes needs to write a book. Steer to destroyer class missile cruiser on 3 to 4 grams of Packy Brown hash. Hey, Mogs, you know what? It's a good thing you use a pseudonym online because otherwise the feds would be after your ass so fast. They would definitely move to prosecute you. All right. Boom. Double shot. Cheers, everyone. So yeah, I really don't have anything else planned for today. Honestly, I was expecting this to take all 2 hours, or 1 hour. Jesus. Wow. I don't even know what time it is. Let me reiterate. I will be going live on Twitch directly after this stream. If you guys want to watch me play some Call of Duty Modern Warfare with a few people, I might even try to get Stan on here. We're going to have to coordinate. It's going to take a little bit to coordinate everybody. But Stan bought the game. Demo Vapes bought the game. I know I'm going to run with JLVC. We can try to get a couple other of the British guys on. But overall, we're going to be playing some Modern Warfare, hopefully with some noobs that you guys are well familiar with. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and there will be many, many swears. It'll be fun. Just need a show called The Dumb Stuff I Know, where it's me telling you the stuff that blows your mind. Kate, we need to make a podcast, and that's what it should be called, The Dumb Stuff I Know. You and I just need to make a podcast that's just called that and just like talk about the most random ass shit That would be so cool. And X1 in chat if you would listen to that. Me and Kate talking about random ass shit. Caste system is supposed to be whether you're a priest, craftsman, etc. Turns out all untouchables are darker skinned. Well, that's weird. Huh. Hey, I have those same plugs, but mine are 7/16. These ones right here, I actually have a little bit of room, as you can see. I'm sorry if that grossed anyone out, but yeah. My ears just stretch so quick and naturally that these plugs are on like the verge of falling out at all times. Damn the child is begging me to lay down with him to sleep. Oh, well, you got to do what you got to do, Katie. X1, I love random shit. Yes, we all love random shit. That's why it would be great to talk about, like, you know, why. X1. And this motherfucker says, do it. Just say when. God, you can't tell me that. Because, like, when you say, like, hey, I'm totally down, just let me know when, I'll never do it. That's my problem. I need someone else to be like, hey, by the way, we're doing this today. Because I'm lazy. I'm a little bit lazy. I'm a little bit of a procrastinator. And it's just a terrible combination. But I'm totally down. I have the means to do it. But I don't know. Yeah, well, that'd be fun. We could even stream it too. We could stream the live version of it, and then, like, video, like, wise, like, we could just, like, stream it on Twitch or something, and then put it out on SoundCloud. I'm looking to basically have, like, just something more content, I guess, for my Twitch. But yeah, we could get together at any time, day or night, and just talk about random shit for an hour and a half, 2 hours or something, and just put it out on the internet for people to listen to. And it would just be you and me. And, like, you don't have to have guests on. I mean, occasionally we could have a guest on or something. And talk about random shit with them too. We could start with how one song from the 70s started an entire game of music on the internet in a matter of a month. Entire genre. Oh my God, I totally misread that. We could start with the first week of January. I have to know this story now. That's like one of those things. Like that would have to be the title. The title would have to be like how one song from the 70s started an entire genre of music on the internet in a matter of a month. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's wrong, but you know what I'm saying. It would have to be a super cryptic title. And if you could, Kate, could you give us a TLDR, like, brief synopsis of that? Like, what song and what genre? Because I'm very curious now myself. Like, to the point that I'm going to probably DM you after this and be like, what? Let me actually message Mr. J, Live Vape and Chill, and see if he's ready to rock and roll. Because busy. Let's see what Jay is doing here, because I'm got to meet up with him first and foremost. Boom. We can brainstorm later this week on Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, you guys, I think this is going to happen. I feel like it would be a lot of fun to just do a random bullshit podcast. Like, I can't stand, like, the super structure of, like, most things, you know? I just want to be able to bullshit for 2 hours. Like, basically, that's what I want to do. What up, Shadowlink Vapor Amish? What is up, my dude? Holy crap, it's been too long. Yeah, bullshit for 2 hours. That sounds good. Tori, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next week, I'm sure, as we are doing the same damn thing, the same damn time. You guys know what it is. And I hope you guys enjoy these random ass talks that we have. Plastic Love by Maria Takeuchi was remixed after appearing on Reddit 2 years ago and started the entire vaporwave genre in a month. So confused. Mortarbrand got his .mox 200 today. Congratulations. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'm going to wrap it up here in a few minutes. But stay tuned because we are doing a live stream over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/slightlybuzzed. I'll put that in chat for you guys. It's also in the description down below, but people like links. So I'll put it down there below for you guys. Boom. In chat. Click on over there. If you haven't signed up for Twitch yet, make sure you do so. All of your favorite YouTubers are on Twitch as well. J_LVC and a whole bunch of other people are on Twitch. So make sure you check that out. We'll be streaming some Modern Warfare here in just a couple of minutes. Make sure you get yourself a nice beverage and or a snack. So check out my merch store if you guys want, dailyvape.tv. I forget to pimp that all the time, but it's awesome. I got some really cool merch, and it's affordable. And there's also deeper discounts if you are a Cloud Crew member on Facebook and a patron. So make sure you sign up for those if you guys want to as well. Facebook link is right down there in the description, and Patreon link is right there as well. Patreon, we just gave away a ton of stuff. People are getting, basically it's like I'm giving away like $100 worth of stuff to everyone that won this month, and I picked out 5 winners. So I gave away like $500 worth of stuff this month. So make sure you guys sign up for my Patreon if you want. You also get access to the Coffee Talk, little live stream videos that I do every Sunday before Sabs. Just wake up, have coffee, and chit chat with me in the morning. It's a lot of fun. But that about does it for me. I'm going to go head over to Twitch right now. So stay tuned for that. Twitch.tv/slightlybuzzed. And I will see you guys same time next week. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Love you guys much. And I'll see you later. Cheers.